All right, so today we have for you a 6x18 Okamoto. This is a 3-axis. This is their model 820A. It's currently wired for 220 volts, 3-phase. 230 will be fine. We have a digital readout for the vertical and for the saddle in and out, the Y-axis. So as you can see right now, the Y-axis is stepping. It's hard to notice it, but it's moving towards you, and it's going to move away from you once we trip the dogs on the side of the machine here. So your control for the table speed is here. You can stop or slow this down. The cross feed has a clutch. You want to push that in order to move that by hand. If you're going to use it manually or automatic, you want to have it out. So the amount of this step that it's doing right now, you control with this potentiometer here. The more you increase it, the bigger the step you're going to get. And the more you close it, okay, it went the wrong way. All right, so the more you open it, the bigger step you get. At the end, it pauses for a second, then it reverses and comes back in the opposite direction. Now this is a regular surface grinding mode, and it's basically feeding or moving the saddle each time the table changes direction. Now you can switch that to where it only moves on one side of the magnet, which is that left side. They do that so you maybe have a material that you need to slow down on and you can't take so much at one time, or need a little spark out in between, or whatever. That's just another way. There's also a plunge where we don't move the saddle at all. We just move the table. And let's see what else we got here. You have also a continuous movement. We open this up. The table now just moves continuously until it hits the stop. It does a little dwell. It hits the stop. I have the stops very close together right now, so you can see it going. If we want to go across the whole chuck, you have to move the stops out over here. Now you can see better it going in, going out. And it does a little dwell, and then it starts to come in the opposite direction. This is continuous. It's not stepping. People grind this way. A lot of people like to grind this way also, so you have the two options. Of course, you can grind by hand. You have the electromagnetic chuck control here that gives you a variable as well as full on, and also a release. So it kind of demagnetizes your part. Your down feed, you can come down by hand if you want, or you can use this fine feed here where you just push this against this like little trigger back here. You have an adjustment in the back for how much that step's going to be each time, or you can actually put this on automatic where it will reverse when it each time the table reverses direction, it'll feed down on its own. But you have to be in surface grinding mode and traverse mode, and then so that'll feed down to 0. And there's a stop here that when we get to 0, it's going to activate that and shut the automatic down feed off. So as we go across, I've got these stops opened up a lot. All right, there you see it feed. All right there. So that's the Okamoto 820A, 3-axis automatic surface grinder. Thank you very much.